60 years ago today, Rosa Parks took a stand that sparked the civil rights movement.
Parks refused to give up her bus seat to a white man and was arrested. It resulted in the Montgomery bus boycott. And as ABC 7's Bobeth Yates reports tonight, Parks' sacrifice continues to inspire many today. Bobeth?
Well, from black to white, from young to old, it's a story we've all heard. Parks saying, no, you can't have my seat. But the story is, for some, the story is more than just a story. Actually, they remember it like it was yesterday.
But she started it all, and out of her came Martin Luther King.
The she being referred to is Rosa Parks. Manatee County NAACP member Lou Murray was a longtime friend of Parks and heard the details of that day 60 years ago straight from her mouth.
It was a day where she was really just at a point where she was just tired of it, and she was willing to do whatever she had to do. It's one of those days where you say, well, I don't care what happened, I'm tired of this. I'm not going to go in the back of the bus.
Rosa Parks refused to move from her seat on bus 2857. It was a time when blacks were only allowed in the back of the bus, and they only sat down if a white person didn't want the seat. But Murray says that was just the beginning, because back then, minorities endured a lot of other disturbing things.
The thing I remember the most was that my mother had to go to the bathroom in the woods. We couldn't stay in the hotels. We had to sleep in the cars. And the thing that hurt me the most was to watch my mother have to go to the bathroom in the woods like an animal.
Murray says back then it wasn't uncommon for blacks to be discriminated against. In fact, it wasn't until Rosa Parks stood her ground that the fight for equal rights became a movement.
It was the beginning of the civil rights movement. Change had to come. And Rosa Parks, and Martin Luther King, those who was willing to give their lives, motivated us to get involved.
And 60 years later, the struggle and sacrifice for equal treatment isn't lost on the younger generation.
Rosa Parks did what was right because the blacks wouldn't have the equality as other races today.
Rosa Parks, what she did was a good thing. I appreciate it.
Rosa Parks fought for our lives so we can have the rights to go anywhere we want to.
Now, there were several events throughout the country commemorating the day. Even President Obama came out thanking Rosa Parks for her sacrifice.